All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew on this beautiful Thursday evening. It is September 11th on this 2025 day. We are so grateful and thankful for all of you to be here on this free study session for the next 30 minutes or less. I'm hoping, right? Get through this thing. Tonight, we are going to give you some keys to passing those NASA and FINRA exam tests for free, as we always do, with content, with a little bit of techniques. My name is Andy. I'm the guy that answers all the phone calls in the background, does all the background. But you're not here for me in the background. You're here for Brandy in the foreground. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, and that Series 7 makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know so that way you too can get a pass notice. Uh it is September 11th on this day. If you are old enough, I would say, to be alive during that day in 2001, September 11th. I remember exactly what I was doing. I was sleeping and someone called me up and said, "Bro, are you going to open the shop today?" Because I was building race cars at the time. And I finished at like 3 in the morning. So I got woken up, was that 6 in the morning, 3 hours later? And I was like, why wouldn't we? And they're like, turn on the TV. And of course, I saw everything that was happening in New York with the towers and everything, and it was pretty startling. Where were you?
Watching it on the news because I was getting ready to go to work.
You're ready to go to work at a college,
Yes, I was
yeah,
ready to go to work on
which
college.
is a whole nother thing.
Left
And if
early that day.
and if you were alive back then, you will remember, like, in Southern California, especially, which is it's crazy, it's spooky. Like, I hadn't seen this until COVID happened, but like there was not a car on the road. There was like the freeways were sparse, like nobody was really driving anywhere.
No
There was no
planes.
planes, there was no helicopters. It was very eerie and spooky, and a lot of uncertainty and just trying to figure it all out. It was really weird. Um, but one of the things that I think is a highlight that came out of 9/11, if you can consider anything a highlight, because you had these amazing heroes that ran into those buildings to save people, and of course all the stuff on the flights, and just people, just all the stories that came out of it, and of course, um, just the sad news of just how many lives were lost, and just the state of where we were at. Um, but I would say a highlight was not necessarily 9/11, obviously, but one of the things that made I want to oh, I can only speak for myself, but one of the things that almost brought a tear to your eye and had this feeling of, I want to say, unity and solidarity was on 9/12, which was the next day. It was like every person that lived in the United States, we were all arm in arm. We were all very much one as one country, and we were just like, that's it. Like, we're United States. We're together on this, and everybody's patriotism came out in the unity and the solidarity, and everybody just coming together in this act of terrorism that just activated it. Um, and it was just an amazing feeling.
Remember
Uh,
all the flags on people's cars?
it was an amazing feeling just to see that. Like I said, it was definitely some dark times, and we definitely were going through something there, and definitely I can't say that I was dismissing any loss of life or anything, but that feeling of patriotism and unity is something special. And I wasn't going to bring it up because Brandy and I, not that I wasn't going to bring up 9/11, but Brandy and I try to stay as far away from politics or anything controversial. We're here, we know our role. We're here to help you guys get a pass notice. We're here to help you focus and really take you away from all the things that are outside in the outside world that you need to escape from, so that way you can study, the way you can concentrate, have a positive mental attitude. I'm not here to push any agendas. I'm not here to push any, like, religious beliefs on anybody. I do say that I believe in God. I believe, I definitely don't hide that I'm a Christian and I'm a believer. But I'm also very much aware that all of you may not have the same religion as me, and that's okay. And Brandy and I started the Studying Brew right when the lockdown happened with COVID, and we wanted something positive. We wanted something for people to do in the evening that would bring everybody together. We used to do this Monday through Friday, and and again, that was a time of craziness. Um, and we didn't even know. We were like, okay, this is going to last like 3 weeks, and we're going to do the Studying Brew for 3 weeks, and that's it. Little did we know. And we stayed on and we kept doing it, and it was a great way and a positive way to spend this time that everybody was locked down and we had to be on Zoom and all these things, and all the crazy was happening. And we really found our own peace in doing it, as well as other people found their own peace in doing this with us as well. And a lot of people got their licenses. A lot of people have discovered a new way of learning. We did too. And one of the reasons I'm bringing this up is when you come on here, I don't want to make anybody feel negative. I don't want anybody to feel bad. I don't want to elicit anybody's passions of anger. I want to stick to it as far as what we came here as a mission. But the only reason I'm bringing this up is we had two horrible events happen yesterday. There was a school shooting, and then, of course, there was an assassination on somebody that was very influential, right? Um, whether you agree with somebody, whether you disagree with somebody, we as Americans should realize the most important thing is that we all can say something, and we can all believe in different beliefs. We can all have the right to have our own opinions about things, and we should all have the right to have our own religious beliefs. We should all have the rights that are set in our Constitution and our Bill of Rights. I believe in that. That's what America is to me. And if we can't get up in front of people and say our things without being assassinated, we have a serious problem. And that man was a family man. He had a family. Whether you agree with his views or how he was as a person, the bottom line is we all have to agree that he was a brother. And if you're a Christian, he's a brother in Christ, right? And we should not wish murder or assassinations on people for their beliefs or what they stand for. He lived by a principle. Whether you believe in those principles, whether you believe in those beliefs, that's neither here nor there. No one deserves to be assassinated. And the only reason I'm bringing this up is we have to do better. And I try to do better, and Brandy and I try to make something positive, and we try to encourage it. And I'm not trying to pick sides, but I do want to say this on this 9/11 day is that I want everyone to start coming together and unify like we did on that 9/12. And really, we have to stop and start. We have to stop being so angry at other people. And I believe a lot of we can blame social media, we can blame news outlets, we can blame a lot of things. But in the end, we all can stop putting salt in the soup. You know what I mean? We can all stop putting our own salt in it. We got to start looking at each other better. We all got to start understanding that we are all in this together as a country, and we really need to stick together and realize that's the most important thing, right? And we can need to start making things to where we just get back to our plain I want to say rights to living, and just saying what we can as an American, right? Just the simple acts of happiness and just pursuit of happiness as we all just want to do. And calling each other names, being angry at each other. And I mean, it's just everywhere. And we gotta change it. And that's all I want to say about that. That is sad. And and the only reason, yeah, like I said, the only reason I'm bringing this up because I don't want a bunch of emails. I don't want anybody mad at me or Brandy and I. Um, and I know we're just supposed to shut up and just teach you guys how to like get these pass notices, but we're also human. We're also part of this culture. We're also part of this society, and and we do preach a positive message, and that is our job, is to give you guys a positive outlet, a positive message, and to tune into something to help you get these exams done. And one of the things that I will tell you is it makes it very difficult to get these exams passed if you're living in anger, if you're distracted by all these things on the outside, and you're focused on negativity. It makes it very, very hard to concentrate on positive things, blessings, and really trying to elevate yourself. So I hope that wasn't pushing anybody away from us, but because I don't mean to do that, I mean to just lock out arms with you guys. And I hope you guys, it comes from a heart, from a good place and a lot of heart, just for just a natural love for everyone. And we really got to do better as a culture. And I hope everybody on here, we all just take a dial it back and really stop adding salt to the soup, if you know what I mean. We got to stop. It's a really salty out there. It's got enough on it. We don't need to add more. You know what I mean? We definitely don't need to add any more spices. It's really spicy out there. So is that good? Anything you want to add?
Um, I mean, other than we're just all human.
We're all just human.
We're all human. We're all living in this world, and there's no need. There's just no need for all that anger and hate.
Yeah.
None.
So I know I brought it down a little bit, but I also hope I brought a little love into it on this 9/11. I was just thinking about it, and I'm man, so many of my friends went off after 9/11, signed up for the military. Some came back, some did not. And what an interesting time. And I just hope it gets better from here. Let's say that.
You know, what's one thing is you know what I keep hearing over and over again for the last 24 years? I wish it can go back to the way it was on 9/12. And the community and coming together and the unity that we had. Like we haven't had that since 2001.
Right.
And it just feels sometimes like it's getting worse and worse, and we're more divided, and
We decide to be divided. We
yes.
decide to be worse. We decide how our attitudes are, as we say all the time. And if just one of us all decide, just one by one, to not be that way, it could be so much better. And that's what I hope.
Yes.
All right, let's get into our studying. Let's get into the better stuff. Let's get into this positivity and what y'all came here for. Let's just get into the commercial and let's just get into it. It is 9/11, and as I always say and always post, I will never forget, and I don't want to forget anybody. And if you've ever been to the East Coast to see any of those memorials and that they have erected, it is humbling. Is that what I want to say?
It's
Eerie.
impactful.
It's impactful. It's a lot of words in the thesaurus. And I encourage people to go feel it. It is, yeah, it's surreal. I encourage people to go visit those places because you can feel really a lot of impact of what happened on that day. All right. But we're talking about today. We're talking about our program. We don't, like I said, we don't usually touch upon these topics or anything like that because we like to keep it to the topic, which is passing these exam notices and getting exam notices, getting pass notices for these exams and getting these things done. We have course videos, we have live exam sessions. We have an amazing one tomorrow where Brandy takes a live quiz and just shows you how to pass these things. Small group tutoring, one-on-one tutoring. We got all that available, daily accountability. We also have books for sale, SIE 6, 63, 65, 26, and the Kona community on the Discord. You can also reach out, contact us at 951-290-3077. Give me a call, give me a text. You can also reach me at that Gmail, at KonaButterflyz at gmail.com if you wish, if you love the email way. Because I still get requests for that. They're like, can I just email you? Sure. All right. Tomorrow we got the 26th, we got the Kona study hall, and we got Kona exam mastery. That exam mastery is where we're going to do that live quiz in that Friday session for all exams.
Mm-hmm.
Some people want to always know, what exam are you going to do? It doesn't matter. If you're paying attention to that, you're looking at the wrong thing.
Yes, it's a surprise.
It's a surprise.
Surprise.
It's like a Labubu surprise. Never know what you're going to get. I try to stay relevant, Brandy.
I can see this.
What's in the 26 Q&A?
Q&A.
All right, that's what we got on the docket for tomorrow. Make sure to check that email out as it comes in from Patreon, and then you can join in on that Zoom code for the members and be there. We will have replays
Yes.
for the 26 and the Kona. exam mastery session. It'll be out later that day. All right. If you're not following me on Instagram, if you follow me on Instagram and you see it tomorrow, because I'm going to say I'm not going to post this till tomorrow, but eventually, if you do follow me on Instagram,
right,
because they sent me a picture and let me know, we add another one to the Kona Hall of Fame because we got a passer. We got a passer. Congratulations, indeed, are in order to James Coons. James Coons, we so salute you and congratulate you on getting the Series 63 in the books. I'm going to say this. James, I only have 1, 2, 3 exam notices, pass notices, which is amazing.
It is amazing.
It is what he set out to get. It is what he wanted to get, his SIE 6 and 63. You are now fully licensed.
What?
Moving on to the Series 65. And the only reason I pause on that is because Mr. James said this. He says, I passed the 63. First 4 test pass on first attempt with your help. Thank you.
Life, maybe?
I don't know what the 4th one is, James. I don't know what the 4th one is. I count 1, 2, 3, unless I missed you passed the MLO, a life exam. I don't know. An MCATs mastery.
Maybe,
I don't know.
Maybe it wasn't in financial services.
It could have been. That's what I'm trying to get at. Maybe it's his tattoo license. He looks like a tattooer. I don't know. I don't like to judge. He could be a lot of things.
I'd get a tattoo by James.
I would too. Pretty awesome. No, I don't know what the 4th one is, James. Please let me know because I missed that 4th one. I looked high and low for it. I was like, how do I not have that? It's cool. I might have skipped over. I don't know what it is. But let me know. But congratulations. We are very honored and proud to have helped you pass those 3 exams. And I guess we'll get that 5th one.
Yes.
With that Series 65.
Yeah.
So let's go.
Let's do it.
Anything you want to add about James?
You know what, guys? I'm gonna say this. Speaking of emails. Look, I on some point, like I wish y'all could like be on the Discord, because then like my brain can focus you guys on Discord.
James had to deal with a lot of delay.
But at the same time, I'm big on communication. Like, yes, just communicate with us.
We did communicate.
And he did. And
the email is just...
Yeah, the emails was a flying, as they say. But he reached out and he was like, hey, I'm struggling over here. I said, you know what? I just did a live on that. Here's the replay. Right. It's awesome. So communicate with us, guys. Let us coach you.
And he got the pass notice.
Absolutely.
So that's the main important part.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to it since I took a long 9/11 memoriam and social.
I can go through these fast, though.
Let's do it. They like it faster. They honestly do. They like to see how you break these down. We're going to go over 6 different questions, 6 different exams, 6 answers that'll say, what?
I think Andy does it on purpose.
What did I do?
Make it so that I have to.
They all request it. I'm saying the most requested thing is, can you, Brandy, go faster? So we're going to break it down Brandy style today. Pay attention to how she does this. If you ever want to see Brandy do 85 questions in 12 minutes and get a 98%, attend those Friday live quiz exams. Maybe she'll do it. I don't know when, but that's for the SIE. But she can rock them. And this is how she does it.
People are officially asking for me to record full.
I'm not kidding.
Let's go. It's like the unboxing videos, but it's like the unquizzing videos.
They find a lot of satisfaction in watching you work.
All right, guys. So, So GDP, S&P 500, GNP, Consumer Price Index. So normally I'd lean towards that 500, right? Because we say if there's one answer choice that has a number. But I also happen to know that those two are very similar, opposite. They get often very much confused. And that's one of the reasons why I did pull this question, because it is a test topic. I looked at the question and it says the measure of economic output. So economic output, get out of here, price, get out of here, S&P. Generated within a nation's borders. That means domestically. And so that is why the answer is A. Boom. Okay.
Yep.
So, and that was the keyword, within a nation's border. All right. Then we have buy low and sell high. We like that. That's what we should do. Buy low, sell high. Investing in multiple sectors, well, that's what we call diversification. Holding stocks for over a year, I mean, yeah, like why not? We don't have to day trade. Like, okay, this is good. Artificially inflating prices. I don't know about you, but that sounds bad. The artificial, right? So I go to the question, and the question says, what is considered unethical? The bad thing. The bad thing is unethical. Do you guys get that? Okay. Keywords. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Default risk, interest rate risk, legislative risk, business risk. I leaned in on the fact that that has 3 words: interest rate, risk, and I happen to know that when it comes to all of these, this is the only one that's systematic, not
Right.
systemic. Not because I'm pronouncing it different from you,
Tomato.
but it's because it reminds me that it's the system. Systematic reminds me it's the system. Could be pronouncing it wrong this whole time. I don't know. And so then I went on here and I was like, oh, which of the following is non-systematic? Oh, wait, there's 3 of them that are non-systematic. Oh, wait, hold on, slow down. They didn't bold the not this time.
Yeah. So if y'all are confused, not a non. And if you did math, you know that 2 negatives makes a positive. So you're looking for a systematic.
Exactly.
I know some of you that makes your brain do gymnastics in its head. Don't question it, just know it.
Just roll with it.
Not and a non makes a positive.
Yes. 2 negatives make a positive.
And you want to make sure you put that on your scrap paper.
Yes. Especially if you're studying the 63.
They do it all the time.
Or the laws and regs of 65.
All the time.
Yes, definitely. Okay. Sanctioning regulatory organization, self-regulatory organization, state regulatory organization, or securities regulatory. This is the only one with the dash. Now, if y'all have been studying since the SIE, you know that SRO stand for self-regulatory organization, and that just so happens to be, by the way, what kind of stupid question is this? Although most questions on the exam do not use abbreviations, one that does appear from time to time is SRO. Those letters stand for.
This is a stupid QBank one. This is Bill, the quiz writer, trying to get to lunch early.
Like, what the heck?
There's a run on the Applebee's. I need to get there. What's a quick question I can knock out?
This is literally like I have to fill my quota. Like, what is that? Stupid.
They got a twofer going on at the lunch counter. Let's go.
So now the quiz questions are quizzing me about what's not on the exam. Wait, what?
This is so silly. This is not a great exam question.
No, it's not.
It will not be on the exam. Like, I don't even know, because the exam is not compromised, but I am going to put money on it that the question will not be on the exam.
So most questions on what I'm doing right now do not use.
By the way, what a bunch of dude, FINRA, SEC, NASA.
Yes.
There's abbreviations everywhere. What are you talking about?
I saw this question and I was like, I had to. What is this?
Oh boy.
Anyways, the fraudulent practice of acting on inside information, legal because agent B did not actively seek out the information, a violation of the law firm's confidentiality agreement, or a smart thing to do to save agent B's clients money. I don't know about you guys, but I'm leaning towards A, because everything is just screaming inside information. Like this one is just straight up, it's inside information. And then it's like, he didn't seek out the information, confidentiality, or it was cool to do, right? And then I saw this question and I was like, oh, bro, I don't want to read that.
We had to talk about this last night about long.
So I scanned it. I scanned it. Okay, so Agent B is working late night, hint, in the office one night, and it happens to notice something in the trash. Okay, so now all I really had to do is look, did this dude trade? So I scanned the rest of this thing and it says the next morning, Agent B begins contacting his clients, urging them to get out. Inside information. It just confirmed it. I had a feeling, but just going, he got it out of the trash and then he began calling.
Listen. This guy is a hero. He wasn't trying to do anything fraudulent. He was just like, you know what? Someone threw away that 7-Up can. I'm gonna get that out of. I'm a recycler.
I'm recycling.
Oh my goodness! Look what is stuck to this with a piece of Hubba Bubba.
And it literally says, look it in the middle of that question. It says in italics, confidential. So this dude goes late at night, go digging through the trash.
Hey,
And
he was
says,
getting the recycling out. He's a hero. It's not his fault the Hubba Bubba stuck that piece of paper on there, almost saying, let everybody know.
It's literally like, oh, fate put it in my hands right now so I can call my clients.
The soda can was sent from God.
Come on, man. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's just yeah. Anyways, whatever. Yeah, and then Andy mentioning Hubba Bubba, by the way.
We all know that that gum's going to be in the trash. It loses its flavor in 3 seconds.
Hubba Bubba at the law firm. It'd be minty gum.
Hey, they got a Coca-Cola flavor. You never know.
All right. So I'm looking at my answer choices, right? I'm picking 2, or I'm picking all 4, or I'm leaving one hanging and just picking 3, right? And so like, yeah, so there's only one answer choice that doesn't have a 4. And if you look, well, some of them have D. So like I could be like staring at this thing forever, or I could just read this question. And again, it's a lot of words.
Looks like a CVS receipt.
But guys, this is what I did. Cybersecurity, ledger book, electronically, devices, personal computer. So I went through here and I said, there's only one of these things that doesn't have anything to do with cyber. You guys know what cyber is? It's that electronic world.
I was gonna say, is it like a computerish stuff?
Yes, it's computer stuff. Cyber
Technology.
Cyber is technology, right? It's tech.
Cybertruck.
And so the I didn't even think about Cybertruck. So like literally, guys, the only answer choice that doesn't have anything about technology is 1. So if it says cybersecurity and look at D doesn't have a 1. So I was like, yes, that's the answer. Because it says causes for concern about cybersecurity. The one we can cut off is the one that doesn't have anything to do with cyberness.
Right.
2, 3, and 4, all cyber.
Right.
Yeah, that was the last one, I think. Yeah, that was the last one.
Cybersecurity was rolling around in the Cybertruck.
Yes.
At the firm, chewing Hubba Bubba.
Hey, do you think cybersecurity agents literally roll in Cybertrucks?
I think that would make me laugh.
I'd buy them for my staff.
Right there with the Hubba Bubba. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Let's keep it positive. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it consistent and keep it going with a smile. Hey, if you make it fun and you relate these things to a way that makes it enjoyable to take a quiz, yes, we made fun of these questions, but you know what? It helps you retain it. If you have a retention problem, you got to make these things more memorable for you. Put them into things that are funner. Put them into your world. It'll make it a lot easier. As Mary Poppins used to say, just a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down.
That's true. She did.
And nothing can be truer.
She also said supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Also true, Brandy. Tomorrow we've got member sessions. We do not have the Studying Brew. We'll be back on the Monday. Remember to keep this weekend going. Don't be a person who regrets not studying this weekend. Make sure to stay consistent and committed. Until then, everybody, stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. And keep the positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. Have a great night.
Thank you so much for being on. We super appreciate you. Practice techniques in your quizzes. Look how fast we jammed through that. We will see you guys next time. Have a great one.